Here we are again. It's time for the regularly scheduled life update, moving announcement. Is that what we're calling these? I don't know. This is just a video where I sit down, I chat with you about how my life is now, what my life is looking like in the next few months, and it's just a little check-in. So if you're new, welcome. Hi, I'm Jill. I work full-time in hospitality and I work seasonally, so this is why these videos occur. It's because I move around every 6 months for work. So let's talk about moving. Let's talk about not even just moving, like just how I'm doing right now in this moment in Rhode Island. I'm gonna be doing my makeup and drinking a coffee. These things go hand in hand for these videos. I've switched up my makeup a little bit, nothing like crazy. I'm gonna try to take my time while doing it because honestly, I can do this routine in about 5 minutes, but I'm trying to stretch it out over like 15 to 20 so I can just chat with you guys and give you all the updates. So I feel like I need to talk about the biggest thing to get it out of the way, what you might be interested in most, and that is moving. I'm just gonna be like very straightforward about it, very honest about it. The last time I did this was when I was moving here, and it was very significant because I'm from Rhode Island, so it was like, oh my god, I'm moving back to my home state. I can't believe it. This all just fell into place. There must be a greater plan here, the universe, something. There was a lot of coincidences happening around that time. This one, it's not gonna be shocking to you guys at all. It's not gonna be like this crazy update. I feel like you guys either saw the title or already have an idea of what's happening here. Oh, let me tell you. Before I tell you where I'm moving, let me tell you what I'm using. This is the e.l.f. Skin Sun Touchable. It's SPF 30, so it's for like obviously like sunscreen, and it's like a primer, I guess. I love this stuff. I heard it was a dupe for the Supergoop, and I was like, I may as well try it because I like the Supergoop. This is 14 bucks, so I was like, let's see how it is. I love this stuff. I got major sunburn at the beach on my legs like last week, if you guys saw that vlog, and I used this on my face before I went, and then I like reapplied with Sun Balm, and it just works wonders. I use this every day for work because I'm out in the sun working a lot. I love this stuff. I also get a lot of compliments on my skin because it's very glowy. I just feel like it just makes my skin look a lot brighter, and I really like this product. So I will have all the products linked down below as well, just so you know. I always forget to say that. All right, let's talk about moving. I am moving to Florida. Not really like crazy, like I was saying earlier, like this crazy coincidental thing that's happened that brought us to this point. Nothing like that, actually. The two things are money and location. So that's why we're going again. It's not like shocking or anything. I am going back to the same place I was working this past winter, so like the 2022 to 2023 winter season. I was working in the Palm Beach area, so we're going back down there. The money's really good. I have very good standing with my employer. I'm also going to be doing a new position, so I'm going to be doing more like less serving and more like admin work in offices, some restaurant stuff. Obviously, like some days I'll be serving and hosting, and other days I'll be doing more admin, computer work, dealing with more of like the back end stuff like that. I don't really know. I'm not there yet. I have a feeling it's just gonna be like a mixed job. That is where I'm going this winter. It's not this crazy thing, but honestly, like, it's good. It's nice to like have a solid place to go back to. I had a lot of feelings when I was there. If you guys remember, like, I had a lot of days where it was hard. Like, there was a lot of days where I was like thinking about my job and wanting to quit in comparison. Having like a difficult time over here. Like dealing with some stuff behind the scenes of it. Not feeling satisfied like in my work, and I feel like I've been pushing off trying new things, and it had nothing to do with the place. It was a lot of like my own personal struggles, personal growth, and this is actually something I spoke to my employer about before I left, and I had told them I really like it here. Obviously, I enjoy the money I'm making, but I've been doing serving and working in hospitality for so long. I would really like to do something else. And they kind of asked me what I wanted to do, and I didn't have an answer. I don't have a college degree. I don't have like other work experience. So I think this year they heard me, and they're kind of like trying to put me in different positions, and it happened naturally. Like before I even said that, I started doing a little bit here and there when I was there, a few days like here and there to fill in for people. I got to like wear my own clothes and I got to like dress up and do that kind of thing. I didn't even ask to do it. They just like said, hey, we need you for this, and then like put me there because I said like, okay. When I spoke to them about this, it was kind of like, let me keep doing my makeup. I feel like just going in for it. Also, my mirror is here, so I'm gonna be like, can you guys hear this stomping up the stairs? We had this problem in the monthly reset. We're gonna have it again in the next monthly reset too. But they must have just heard my just wants and needs and wishes, and I feel like this place will be good for me to learn new positions and just learn some new things that maybe I'm not used to doing, and that is what I am excited about. I love expanding my resume like in any way I can. If I can add like new positions and titles and experience, just like to show that I'm skilled in different things and I'm capable of learning and growing within a workplace. And I just feel like it's a nice little stepping stone for me to do something different. The schedule's going to be different. I'm not going to be working as many crazy doubles. I think that's also what contributed to my moods when I was there, and a lot of my dislikes when I was there is because I wasn't like sleeping enough and I was working a lot and I just didn't like it. Like, I didn't like the schedule, I didn't like it, and my money is gonna be as good as it was when I was there, so I'm not like taking a, like, I'm not decreasing my pay, because that's why I'm going back. I'm going all the way there for the money. You know, I was very happy with the money I was making, and I've had, like I said in my reset routine, I had a pay cut when I got here, and it's good because I feel like I'm on vacation. I'm not working as much. When you have financial goals, you could definitely feel a difference in your pay. So that's the update, where I'm going, why I'm going. I absolutely love it here, and one day I really hope I come back to Rhode Island and like have a house here, an apartment here that I own myself, but it's not the time for that yet. I'm still 22, I am young, and it's time to move around, to experience, to just try new things, try different things, be away from home for a while, and I'm just not ready to plant my roots here. Though I love it here so much, I feel so at home here, and I feel so connected. I'm back working out again, I'm back doing things that are good for me. It's just not my time yet. One day maybe, and hopefully, because I'm a New England girl, I always will be, but I do believe that there is some kind of path I am on in one way or another, and I am following it, and I'm just kind of like letting things flow. I used to really put a lot of like focus on planning and knowing what's next, and just this past year, since like Florida and now here, I think I've really done good at just like letting things happen, working towards things and staying in control in that sense, where I'm working towards things and I'm trying new things and I'm trying to work towards things I want, but I'm also letting things flow and taking things with a grain of salt and taking each experience for what it is and seeing what I can take from it and learn from it, and if I can't, we move forward. So that's the update, where I'm moving. I'm sure you're not surprised, and maybe you are, because I really was not the most happy, but now that things are adjusting, I really have a lot of hope for what's to come. So I think if I wasn't meant to go there again, I would be forced in another direction without it really being my choice, because I'm a creature of habit. I like my routines and stuff, as you guys know, so I feel like I'm the kind of person doing something even if it's time to like grow out of it, but I also think that the universe, or whatever you believe in, pushes you in different directions when it's time to. Oh my god, I didn't even talk about my products. Tarte Creaseless Concealer. I like this concealer. I've had it since Florida. It's still going strong, so I'm probably gonna switch it up next time I buy a concealer, but I'm gonna run through, I run through my products. That's kind of girly I am. I like to use all of it as much as I can, then I'll buy something different. And then I got this beauty blender at TJ Maxx, so it's nothing like fancy. And then for blush, this is the Real Techniques blush brush, and this is the Petal Primavera number 14 Milani blush. I've had this for forever, and again, I like it. I'm gonna run through it until it's gone. It's very flat now, so we're gonna hit pan soon, I think, but not yet. So this isn't a lot of makeup routines because it's a good product, so I haven't gotten rid of it yet. So there's that. Next, I am going in with the Benefit Fluff Up Brow Wax. This is not the colored one, it's the clear one. It just like helps keep everything in place for the day. I really like this. I never really was into brows because my brows are very thick already, so when I use product it's like so bold, and I need to find a product that like does this but has a little color in it just to like fill in, make them stand out a little bit. But until I find that product, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. We will, I think, be living with friends of ours. We have friends from Arizona that are going down with us. They're coming from Arizona, so we have some friends. If you guys remember Carolina and Philip, we were actually supposed to live with them when we went to Arizona. This is where the universe is coming in this whole setting, I think. We were supposed to have them live with us in Arizona, and then they ended up having friends come live with them in Arizona, so then we like all switched around and we had new like roommates. So we never ended up living with them because we were all living in staff housing, so they like moved everybody around and we got different roommates. And then we actually ended up meeting them and we became really good friends with them. The two, they like fit us perfectly. It just works, like the friendship with the four of us. And so they ended up interviewing and they're coming down to Florida with us. They were supposed to come last year and then they had to go home, and they're back and they're going to be working with us. I'm not going to talk too much about it because it's like their business, but moral of the story, they're working with us and I think we're all going to be living together. Where exactly, I don't know. As per the US government, anybody on a work visa, like on this H-2B program, the employer is required to provide some form of housing. I am not on a work visa because I am an American citizen, so I don't need a visa to work in this country. So I am not required to get housing. So in some places that we work, if like they don't have enough housing, I mean, they kind of are just like Jill, like, we're sorry, like we can't provide you housing. And it makes complete sense because like most Americans don't just like get employee housing where they go work. You know, if you move for work, usually you get your own accommodation. I've just gotten very fortunate, and every employer that I have had, except for the ones in Florida, have been able to give me housing because they've had enough apartments. But just because the place we are going is a bit smaller, they don't have a ton of housing. So I think we might be looking off property, but like you never know. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. This all came about 2 weeks ago, so I figured I may as well just like let you know as soon as possible, and then as we figure out housing and apartments and stuff, I'll keep you updated on it. But I think we're gonna be living with Carolina and Philip either way because it's just like better for financial purposes. And when you're working seasonally, like there's no point to like live on your own, pay all that money. That is Florida. Now that we're like, I'm 20 minutes into filming this and I am almost done with my makeup, so I gotta go like really slow with this. I just wanted to chat about like Rhode Island and how I've been doing here. I am exactly where I'm supposed to be. I get to see my mom every week and I love it so much. I've seen some friends and I'm just enjoying myself. I feel like when I was in Florida and just like the past few years, I've been on this journey to like figure myself out, and I feel like since getting here I've been able to figure that out and be that person too. I've had the schedule to just be able to do things that I want to do. Like I go to yoga now, I've been going to the beach, I've been reading books, I've been journaling, I've been making YouTube videos, I've been doing things that are me and things that I like and passions I have and hobbies I have. I'm able to just enjoy my days more than I have in a really long time. Even when I had a similar schedule to this in Arizona, I was just so out of it all the time. I don't know, but I'm slowly coming into myself, I think. I feel like your 20s are really weird, especially your early 20s. I'm only 22 and I feel like there's so much learning about yourself and growing and getting to know yourself and your wants and your needs. And I think over time I slowly figure that out, and oh shit, I have the time to do that. I feel kind of like I'm on vacation a little bit because I'm just like here working maybe 40 hours and then the rest of my time I have for myself. Again, I took a paid cut for it, so it's not like there isn't some kind of sacrifice in this because I could work another job and stuff, but I'm not. I'm just trying to just enjoy my days and work on me. So that's how Rhode Island's been. I love it so much. I feel like I'm at home. I love Newport. The city is so fun. There's so many bars and restaurants and things to do. And I love summer in New England. I feel like it's so special. I feel like everything comes alive. in the summertime here. Like everything feels so fresh and so full of life, and I don't know, it's just so fun, and I love it here. This is my home. Like, I love it to bits and pieces. I am very fortunate. Not everybody finds their home where they're from, and I'm not exactly where I'm from. I'm about an hour away, but just New England as a whole, I really enjoy right now in this time of my life. And maybe in a year or two, I'll find a new place, a new city in the world. Who knows? Who knows? Somewhere, anywhere. Who knows? Could be anywhere. This is the most I've worked like consecutively in a long time, probably since I was like 18, because if you guys have been here for a while, Tyron and I did like our trip around the world, and we were traveling for like 8 months, and then I was working, and then I was in South Africa, and then I was working in, and then in South Africa. So I feel like this is the most I've worked in one period of time in a long time, because over the course of those like 2 years, I wasn't working as much, so I had a lot more time for myself. I don't know, just like giving my time to an employer so much has been an adjustment. And when I say so much, I don't mean a normal 40-hour work week. I mean like 50, 60 hours a week. Like, not like I'm doing now where I have time for myself. I mean like overworking and overworking. So yeah, I don't know. I just feel good, and I just wanted to kind of like give that update. Everything is working out the way it needs to. I said this when I was coming here, and I'm saying it again going to Florida. It's weird because when I was going to Florida this past time, Holly was there, and Holly was my only friend in Florida. I didn't work with any young people really. They were all way older than me, so I didn't really make any new friends. And then now this time going to Florida again, I was nervous because I was like, oh no, like Holly's gonna be gone. Like, are we sure we want to go there? Do we not want to try something different? Like, what do we want to do? And then our friends from Arizona are actually going to be there. So I just feel like I always have something or someone in my corner, if that makes sense. Like, up here, my family's here, my mom's here, I see her weekly, and I love it so much. I love spending time with her. And then when I go down to Florida, I always have one solid friend. So like, I'm never alone. Being alone is okay and it's good, but I'm just not the kind of person that want to be away from people I love for too long. So as long as I have someone there, if that makes sense, like, it makes being away from home and away from family a lot more bearable and enjoyable. Like, I really do enjoy Florida. It'll be nice to be around people. I don't know, just like life, I feel like is meant for, I'm going on a tangent here. I don't necessarily think I was like made to work these strict schedules. I don't think that's who I am. But while I am doing that, I'm glad I have people in my community that I'm close to in person on a daily basis. Like, obviously FaceTime and calls, that's all a thing, but it's different when you're in person with people. So, all right, we're finished with the makeup. Look at my skin. I feel like this stuff makes my skin look so glowy. Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I've been using this for a while. I love this stuff. I want to get the waterproof one because when I'm out in the sun working a lot, I do get really sweaty, and it's just natural for your makeup to run when you're sweating. It's not the product, it's me, because I like sweat from my face a lot. I don't know if that's gross. Whatever, I don't care. It's natural. I can't control it. And this is a Wet n Wild eyelash curler. I've gotten like new ones over the years, but they always sell these, and I just like it that it's pink. So I just like buy new ones like frequently. And then my little clips I got from TJ Maxx. They came in a set of 4, and they were only a few bucks. So that is that. That is the update. Things are working out the way they're supposed to, and I just wanted to do a little sit down chatty video to talk about like how I'm doing in Rhode Island and just give you an update for what's to come, because I feel like my channel is full of like being in one place, moving vlog, being in one place, moving vlog, and that's just how it's gonna be. As I get more updates about the moving and stuff, I'll keep you updated, but for now I'm just gonna enjoy my time here in Newport. I don't know if I'll be back in Newport again after this. I don't know what my life's gonna turn into. I never know. I'm getting chills. I just like, I'm grateful, and I really like my life, and I love the people in my life, and I think all these experiences are making me me, and all the places I've been, and I feel good, and I feel so calm and content, and I love Newport, and I'm so happy here. What else? Anything else that I wanted to say? I feel like that was a really quick makeup thing. Oh, apartment stuff. I don't think anything different's gonna be happening here. I don't know if we're taking furniture with us to Florida. I have no idea. I'm like near home. I'll like end up doing like a end of summer like dump in my mom's basement. It's like a storage unit because she has like a lot of space for me to store my stuff. I'll probably do that. And then anything else? Oh, I think I'm getting a new car. at the end of the summer though. My lease is gonna be up, so I'm gonna have to start thinking about that, but not yet. I'm saving some money for a down payment. It was not planned and it was unexpected, even though I should have known when my lease was up. I forgot. I thought I had another 6 months, so I will be doing that this summer as well. So yeah, that is everything. I hope you guys all enjoyed this little get ready with me video. I don't know how to do these like life updates. I don't know if we're bored with the get ready with me. Is like, are you guys bored of it? I don't know what we're bored of. I don't know what we're into these days. I'm kind of just like chatting. I don't know. Do you want it in the car? Should we chat over coffee in the car? Like, what do you want? How do you want these to be delivered? Let me know. Anyway, okay. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.